I wanted to make a quick video answering the question someone had of somebody asked what tools do I use for CNC work. I'm going to rephrase it a little bit to what tools do I need to start? What tools do you need to start producing good parts and shipping? Because it really doesn't take much. You'd be surprised what you can get away with at the very, very beginning. As long as you're not going after aerospace work or overly complex work, there's really just some bare essentials you need. So when I first started, this is pretty much what I started with. So you start with the machine plus auxiliary. When I say auxiliary, I mean like air compressor, phase converter, whatever you need for your type of machine. I started with a Tormach, so I pretty much had the Tormach 770 MX and the air compressor that came with it. You also need a few end mills and the tool holders to go with them. And I say few end mills, I mean, when I started, I think I had 2 1/2-inch end mills, 2 3/8, 2 quarters, and a couple 1/8-inch. You gotta get creative with some stuff early on when you don't have a lot of tools and can't afford to get a lot of tools. But at end mill, you can cut pretty much everything with an end mill. Just might be a little bit slower than ideal. Also needed calipers. Got to be able to check your work. Calipers are about the most versatile tool you get out there. This is the same set I've been using for the past nearly 20 years now. Still in check. I still calibrate them on a regular basis. But calipers, you can check your hole diameters, you can check your thickness and things, you can check the depth of your features, whatever you need with those. I also recommend, if you can, getting a drill index. That'll just save you a lot of time and save you from having to buy onesie-twosies of drills. You can buy onesie-twosies of drills. If you really, really have to. Not the end of the world if you have to go that route. I think I did that from the beginning too until I could get a drill index. Because I think a low-end drill index is still 100-something bucks. I also had a file. If you have your own whirly burr, that's even better, but a file for me is one of the more versatile deburring tools out there. And Scotch-Brite pads. Just if I did something that needed just a nicer finish, or I needed to dress up a mark or something like that, Scotch-Brite pads are a great way to do it. But otherwise, if you're starting a machine shop and you can't afford a whole lot and you want to see about starting with the absolute bare essentials, this is my list. This is my recommendation to get you started. I don't recommend, I'm not saying going after overly complex work, obscenely tight tolerance type work, or anything like that. Just kind of your meat and potatoes basic parts. Like when I started my shop, this is one of the reasons I started with axometry. So I could pick and choose my work and not have to turn away a lot, because there's a lot of aerospace and type work in my area that I wouldn't be able to do at the very beginning, but I can do now. So hope this answers your question a little bit, helps get some of you guys a little further along. If you have any other questions, make sure to let me know. Have a good one.